I'm just trying to get the prompter to. Okay. We'll have to bide some time because we don't have. For me, I just want to go and give him my form and then I go. Because I'm writing again the 13th. Good day and welcome to the Sport Rep Show. I'm your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, updating you on the latest sports news. And now let us take it what is in the hit list. And here we will start off with rugby news. FNB Wanderers took the outright lead in the NRU Premier League and took some revenge for their only loss on the opening weekend when they narrowly beat FNB UNAM 27-24 at the Wanderers field. Before Saturday's match, the pair of leading clubs were level on 38 league points each, with Wanderers ahead on point difference. Fly half Andre van der Berg winning points through a drop goal in the final minute now puts Wanderers ahead by 3 log points against their main rival. Wanderers and UNAM delivered a closely fought battle with a lead never stretching beyond 7 points. For Wanderers right wing Tondereti Duduto, ex-UNAM rounded off twice before half-time, before flank Darius von Salm scored off a line-out drive in the second half. Van der Berg added 3 conversions and with the score level at 24-24, he pulled the trigger on the winning drop goal. Von Salms later moved to the hooker to replace Obert Notke, who left the field in obvious discomfort with an intercostal muscle injury. The 9th annual UIS fly-in organized by Lesama Sport Amateur Built Aircraft Association of Namibia captivated aviation enthusiasts and locals in the pictures of town UIS. Pilots, aviation friends and families arrived with a total of 31 aircrafts showcasing the thrill of flight and the strong sense of community. As in previous years, the fly-in attracted pilots and their family and friends from South Africa, as well as a group of 6 pilots who flew in all the way from the Morning Star and Cape Town respectively. With a majestic Brandberg as backdrop, UIS offered the perfect venue despite the first cold front of the season hitting in full force. The UIS community was again a perfect host, supplying ample accommodation including camping facilities at the airfield. On to football news now. The Brave Warriors and Tunisia played to a 0-0 draw yesterday in an important World Cup qualifiers match in South Africa. It was Namibia's consecutive draw after they played to a 1-1 draw against Liberia on Wednesday evening. Brave Warriors coach Colin Benjamin lauded the team's determination on the day. He believes that the boys are doing what they can in order to keep up the chase against the Tunisian side, which is now leading the group on points. Remember that the 2 teams actually received 3 points, that is from Equatorial Guinea, that used an ineligible player earlier on in the competition, meaning that the teams now went on to 6 points, level on points, before Tunisia stretched away with a victory and a draw against Namibia, while Namibia drew their 2 matches. We will now visit the marketplace and return.
From the day you were born and welcomed until your pensioner years on this earth, your life is filled with changes and phases. What mattered the most at age 10 may be an unknown memory at 25. The heartbreak at 16 may be replaced with wedding bells at 27. The degree you've always wanted or starting your career business may come true at age 30. And the dream to own your own home may come to realization at age 50. Whatever stage you find yourself in, whatever matters right now, Standard Bank has what you need to bank like you. Choose your own path. Choose endless possibilities. Standard Bank, it can be.
Now, our journalist Brian Munango has been having a time of his life last year when he was meeting some of the sports stars in the world. Here he is with another athlete's world.
Okay, so for this one, we are joined by Walter Kautondokwa. The name that he goes by is the Executioner.
That's right.
Okay, the Executioner, just tell me first, where does that name originate from?
Oh, that name originated from the favorite boxer that I used to watch mostly. That's Bernard Hopkins. He's an American boxer. So that's where I took the name Executioner.
Okay.
Because I like the style of his boxing and, yeah.
Okay, what type of boxing do you consider yourself to be? What type of boxer are you?
In terms of like how
you move, how you hit and stuff like that.
No, I'm a hard puncher.
A hard puncher?
I'm a hard puncher. That's it.
Okay, Walter, just before we do get into this year, just before we talk about what we look forward to, just run us through a little bit. When did you get into boxing and when did boxing become a sport for you?
I get in boxing in 2006.
Okay.
So that was in the Northern Party. So that's when I started boxing, and from there I pick it up, come to the city, and I continue. So and up to now we are pushing.
What was the main reason behind you starting with boxing? Is it you just wanted to box, or it was for fitness? Was it for the money? Was it to see if you can get something out of it? Why did it all start for you?
No, at first when I started boxing, I didn't know if it was these things of money and so on. Yeah. So when I get in boxing, it was just fighting. I like fighting. Even when I was at school, I just like fighting.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, known as the Executioner, who just liked fighting. But yeah, if we have to run through memory lane before we do talk about the future, just give us a few of your favorite moments that you have experienced with boxing.
Since I've been in the game for so long now, so I have few experience and few fight that I really like him. So when I become an African champion, it was very exciting, and it was a dream come true, and and after all we pushed forward, and I went for a world title challenge. So in the state, and it didn't happen. We didn't make it, but I was really happy for that. Although it was a short notice for the fight.
Yeah.
So and that's it.
I mean, the fact that you made it to that place just already shows that you were putting in the work and that you've been doing the work. But Ims also did mention that you are a contender at the international level, which is in itself something very big.
That's right. Yeah, I'm known worldwide. Even now, I've been out for quite a time now. Like almost 4 years I've been out of boxing. So I just took a break, and now I'm back this year. So I'm well known worldwide, even now that my comeback. So once the world hear that I'm back, they will always want to fight me because I have a good record.
Yeah.
My record is very beautiful, and every boxer want to fight someone that has a
good
like
record.
mine, because their dream is to win me, and if they win me with such a beautiful record, they will be always like excited that no, I've beaten someone that has a good record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, for the viewers, can you just let us know how your record looks like?
My record is 25, 18 win, 17 by knockout. That's it, dude. That's it, baby. That's it, baby. That's it.
Did you guys hear that? Just repeat it one more time. So, 25 fights,
20
fights,
18 wins,
18 wins,
17 by KO.
17 by KO.
That's
so
right.
you don't like to waste time until the last round.
I don't waste time, I take boxing serious because this is my work,
Yeah.
Ever since I started boxing, ever since I started professional, this has been my work.
Yeah.
This has been my work. This has been my job. That's all I do, and every time I get in the gym, I work hard because I know this is where I get bread,
And it's something that you love.
and something that I love.
Yeah.
That's why you see me here again. So,
Okay, now, since you said you were off for 4 years, you were still trying to maybe you were traveling, maybe doing your things,
Yeah, I was
being busy.
I've been in the state, and I've been in the state just doing my things, I just took a break and be in the state for a few years, and So then after that, I have to come back, because I have a family back home.
Yeah.
And I have to come back, and So now we are back at it again.
Now we are back 4 years later. But just tell me, how's the body looking? How's the body feeling? Are you ready for your next fight? Are you ready to get into the ring, or you still to
much.
sharpen up?
Very much. I'm ready to get in the ring. As you can see my body. A lot of boxers, if you look at them today, that have that were in the sport of boxing, you can see them. They have big tummies and so on. So look at me. I'm still
good shape.
I'm still in good shape,
Yes.
And I'm ready for a fight. I'm ready for a comeback. Coming back soon, and I will put up a good show to my fans.
Put up a good job for the fans.
Yeah.
So the fans have something to be excited for by the Executioner. The Executioner is coming back with a big bang, and like he said, record is 20 and 17 knockouts.
That's right.
That's a lot.
That's right.
That's a lot.
If you want, I can also we can also start now.
No, not now.
Alright.
Let's first finish this. Okay, but for the year. Since we touched a bit on the past for the year, what are your plans for the year? What do you want to do this year? Where do you want to see yourself when we hit end of December? Yeah.
Like now, if we just do a comeback now, so what we are looking forward to big fights, because I know big fight will be there. They will come, they will request, they will always want to fight me, and for me, just work hard as I am now in the gym, and I'll just push hard, and with my team, I'm now with AC, and we are pushing hard, and the comeback will be very much exciting. I know a lot of people, my fans, will always want to come and see me
you
in action again.
Yes,
So
definitely.
we are really working hard. Just that by the time we go to the end of the year, so we want to have something big.
Yeah. Okay, no, so personally, you've already signed me up. I'll be there. Buy your fights to make sure I'll be there watching you.
For sure, you must come.
AC Boxing has been doing really well. Giving back to the community. They build a library at the school. They build a hostel, girls hostel at the Eros Girls Primary School.
Yep.
For you to be part of a team like this that's just looking to give back into the community, how important is it?
It's very much important because when you are doing this, we are doing this for the people, and so when people are coming to support you, you must also support them in any way that you can. So we have done different things to people, but although we did not show up or did not come to the public that we are doing this and this, so there are many things that we have done to other people and so on. So it's always just a good thing to do, to give back to the community.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Executioner, we have this culture. Before I do let you leave, just a message for the young African child. Just a word of inspiration for those that, not everyone is good in sports, not everyone is good in education, but there's always a way to make ends meet. So do you have any words of motivation that you would like to give to the youth out there?
That's right. Especially in our country, what I'm seeing here in this country, we really need to do more in terms of sport, and you know, I know our country doesn't get much resources of to do sport, but my encouraging to the younger one is that they must not be in alcohol and other things that that have nothing to benefit. So it's better they join sport, because worldwide, if you look at Europe and Asia and America, small kids at the early age they start sport. It can be either soccer, boxing, whatsoever. So it's good to be in sport because it also gives you discipline, you know.
Yeah.
Not just in alcohol, like what I'm seeing now in this country. You know, the youth are too much in alcohol, and everywhere in this, like in the city now, everywhere you go is just club, and you find all those clubs are just full of the youth, which is not a good thing. So we need really to do more things that can benefit and can give an example to our kids, you know, because we are now the youth now are the one that supposed to give example to the young one that are coming, but we are not
they
giving
are future
them,
leaders,
you know. So we really need to do something in our country up there, like in sport.
Very, very heartfelt. But yeah, executioner couldn't have said it any better. There needs to be more needs to be done to make sure that the youth stay out of the streets, out of the bars, and make sure that, I mean, sport is the best way to bring everyone together.
That's it.
So, well, for me and the executioner, we will be leaving you shortly, but I think we can. I think I can. No.
You want to try something? No,
never.
we can just do a bit. Just make sure that you will not fall on the.
Cut the camera. It's fine. We're not doing that today.
All right.
Your life could change at any second, but you'll never know until you take the chance. With sports betting, number games, and online casino gambling, JSB is your best bet. Will you be Namibia's next instant millionaire? Place your bets easily online at jsbsports.bet or at any JSB location nationwide. We'll take you to the action anywhere, anytime. JSB, where the next instant millionaires come to play. Strictly no under 18s. JSB supports responsible gambling. Winners know when to stop.
Before Ariel Hougaard takes on the international news, let us hear from Nesta Sunshine Tobias, who spoke about the importance of hosting events. He has one on the 17th of August. Stay tuned.
With celebrating our late president legacy, tribute to Dr. Hage Boxing Bonanza. Come the 17th August, we're going to have another boxing bonanza. That we're going to continue together as one. Meaning we have still to protect each other, to pull in the same direction, and of course, you know, the together of one we start when this pandemic, COVID 2019, and continue. Meaning let's work together, let's protect, let's advise each other how to live life, and of course, in our mind, the COVID is no more. But just to, it's not only protect each other against COVID, but you can protect each other in life, different things. And of course, when you come to boxing, you know, when you train, you need a sparring partner, you need a coach, you need a training partner, you need a promoter, you need a manager. So we have to work together, all of us. So come on the 17th August. We're going to have another big fight. You know, we got boxers in the world rating. You know, and that is a big success for the nation. If you can see, you go over the world, there's no promoter ever produce a world champion or put a boxer in the world rating without a TV right. But at the MTC Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy, we do that medical to produce world champions without TVI, without a big sponsor, that we sacrifice because we've been working together, all of us. So for sure, we have to thank our sponsors. Main sponsor MTC, co-sponsor PSTBet. Without those sponsors, we will not achieve what we achieve. And of course, we also have to thank the Ministry of Youth and Sport, our government, to establish the boxing control board. Because I remember when I was fighting, we didn't have professional boxing here, but after the independence, of course, the government initiative put up a boxing control board, a boxing commission to sanction boxing fights, professional boxing. So we have to thank the government also for that. Yeah, for now, you guys, the youth, you guys can train and fight, achieve. You can go participate in the Olympic game, and you can get a chance to fight for the world title. Those things was under the apartheid regime those things was banned, or it was under sanction. We cannot do that. So yeah, so the opportunity is there for us. You know, sport is also a business. It's a form of great employment. You succeed, you can feed your family, and of course you can put Namibia on the world map. That's most important. So on the 17th August, you're gonna have another event where you're gonna give another youth a chance to fight for regional or the international title. You're gonna have Mateus Haitai right here. It's one of our prospects. He has been long in business, in boxing business, and of course he sacrificed a lot. So on the 17th August, he's gonna fight for the WBA Pan Africa featherweight title against Tato Kwan. You know, Tato was here before when he fought Energy. He's a very good boxer with a good profile, and it's just gonna be good for Mahita to take him on, and we can test him. And of course, when you go for such a fight, it's a must-win. You know, it's a must-win fight. Then, of course, on the card, we also gonna have Loki Jeremiah Nakathira, who is one of our top boxers in Africa, and well-known boxer in the world. You know, he fought in Las Vegas 3 times, and of course he won also. He didn't just go and fight, he won. So.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with Formula One racing news. The next Formula One race will be in 2 weeks' time. That will be the Spanish Grand Prix on the 23rd of June. And what happened over the weekend is the Canadian Grand Prix, Max Verstappen winning a very exciting race, and Lando Norris second in his McLaren, and it was George Russell, Mercedes-Benz, third. The standings after this race, after the Canadian Grand Prix now, is Max Verstappen still leading comfortably on 194 points. Now that is with 6 wins in the season so far, followed by Charles Leclerc on 138. He's in his Ferrari, and in third on that points position, Lando Norris doing well for McLaren this season, 131 points, and he's moving in closer to the second position there. In fourth position, Carlos Sainz, 108, and Sergio Perez is on 107. Continuing international sports news with golf news related to Jon Rahm. He's on the men's world ranking number 7 at the moment, playing at Live Golf at the moment, but he's got a foot injury, so he didn't complete the Live Golf tournament in Houston. There's an injury concern that he might not be able to play in the US Open that starts in a few weeks' time on the 13th of June, and he didn't complete his second round in the Live Golf tournament, and that tournament was won by Mexican Carlos Ortiz. He won it on a total of 15 under par over 54 holes. On the men's PGA tournament, it was the Memorial Tournament won by Scotty Scheffler, the world number 1. That was his 5th tournament win for the season. He finished on -8 for the 4 rounds, followed by 1 shot back by Colin Morikawa. And also great performance by South African Christian Besaidnout, finishing 4th position on his own with a score of -3 for the 4 rounds. And closing off today's international sports news, it is soccer news. That is soccer news from Manchester United. Still not clear if Erik ten Hag will remain on as coach for Manchester United. There's strong speculation that he might not be the coach leading into the new season. And he had a low-par season for Manchester United, but he finished off with a great win in the FA Cup. So it's Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the owner, that must make a decision on Erik ten Hag. There was speculation that Jim Ratcliffe did meet with another coach, that is Thomas Tuchel, and he's the former coach of Bayern Munich and also Chelsea. Apparently met with him in France, but it was Tuchel that said that he's not interested in coaching now. He's coached too much the last few years and he wants to take a break from coaching. So still uncertain what's happening at Manchester United. At the moment, it is still Erik ten Hag in the position as the coach of Manchester United. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.
Now that brings us to the end of today's show. Do catch the Sport Wrap again tomorrow at the same time and place. From me, Jesse Jackson Kauraitha, it is goodbye.